It might help if I click go live, huh? Shit. Alright, is it working? No, it's not working. What the fuck? Alright, is it working? Alright, now is it working? My chat's broken! No! Every damn time. Every single time. My chat just breaks. One day I will learn how to fix my chat. Today's not that day. Today is indeed not that day. I do not know how to fix my chat. Chat. Okay. Why are you broken? Questions I ask myself daily. Okay, well, anyways, we're gonna share this. Cut. Yeah, live with chaotic shadow warriors. Let's go. Oh, did I help if I actually paste the link? Alright, and let's go ahead and go over to other things. Sorry guys, I didn't post this anywhere. I just we set it up like 6 hours ago and I just did not remember to post it anywhere. Link. And Instagram. Post it on the gram. Create post videos. And yeah, there we go. Alright, this makes me want to play it on my Nintendo DS. I was playing my second walkthrough as Underworlders. Dude, honestly, I've never played it before, so I'm really excited to try it out. Like, I am super excited for this. You can call me a fake fan for never playing it before, but, like, I've never played it before. So I am very much excited to, like, jump into this. Oh, dude. Okay, cool. Okay, actually, hold on. You do show up in chat. Let's go. Forget W's, man. Let's see if we can't make chat just slightly bigger. There we go. Yeah, so. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's jump into it. New profile? And we are going to play as Underworlders because you said that. Actually, that's not the only reason why. Underworlders are just the best tribe. That's just all it is. Underworlders are just the best tribe. Okay, so how do I move? Okay, so it's just gonna be the stylist. Okay, Kaz, I was totally cool how your Takinom destroyed Leon's Haptad at the lava pond. Awesome strategy. Well, that was more luck than strategy, but hey, I won't complain. Major Tom, Codemaster Krellin is challenging you to a battle. Please report to the Krellindrome in 10 minutes. Isn't this canon? Isn't this game canon? I actually wish that the Subversion chapter roster was on the big consoles, and I know they're your favorite. Yeah, dude, I wish that you wish that this. Oh, you mean you wish that this. Oh yeah, because they have different versions. They have different creatures, right? And they also end differently too, don't they? Completely different games. Wait, actually, if they end differently, which one's canon? Because like, canon's like super stickler to like stuff staying by the chaotic Bible. So which one's canon if they like have different endings? A challenge with Codemaster Krellin. You have to win 7 matches in the same drome to battle a Codemaster. Tom, have you won 7 battles in the Krellindrome? Just 5 or so. Match against the Codemaster is an opportunity to learn new things. It's not all about winning. It's not about losing either, dude. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Hey, let's go. Well, that's good. I'm gonna do a playthrough of each and every single one. So like, I'm gonna do a playthrough of the DS one. I'm gonna do a playthrough of the PS3, the Xbox 360. I'm gonna do a playthrough of all of them. I was gonna do a playthrough of the Wii one instead today, but like, I can't get the Wii to work. I was gonna use a Pro controller for the Switch because it's supposed to work with the emulator, but like, yeah. Before the battle starts, you can set up your creature's battle gear attacks and music, or entering in the army setup, you'll be shown a series of slots that will be filled with the creature and their battle gear. To begin until you only have access to 1 slot, you will open up more slots for larger battles as you progress. To view what is a slot, you can touch the portrait with your stylus. The top screen will display the creature's disciplines, energy, and elemental alignments. To change with the slot, double touch that portrait to take the... Okay. Let's try it now, double touch on the character portrait. Well nicely done. Let's pick a really cool creature to battle with, such as Maxor, the overworld leader. Maxor has a lot of energy for taking attacks and high disciplines for winning attack challenges. Yeah, I would really like to know, like, if any of them are canon, if, like, yeah. I would really like to know if one's canon versus the others. I mean, that's, like, seems like a really important question to ask. Because, like, I mean, if none of them are canon, then, like, I mean... one of them has to be canon, right? Like, it could also take full advantage of fire and earth attacks as the fire and earth element. Oh, heat. Elemental symbols are highlighted. To cycle through your selections, slide the stylus on the carousel. Try and select Maxor now. Can I play Sting of Toborn? He's cooler. Let's touching the confirm button. Now you have a cool creature. Let's equip him with the cool battle gear to make him super awesome. To equip a creature with battle gear, double touch on the battle gear icon. Try it now. Good work. Maxor's favorite battle gear is the Ring of Naren, as it increases his discipline and energy. To cycle through your selection, slide the status on the carousel. Try selecting the Ring of Naren. Bro, I've never seen a Maxor equipped with the Ring of Naren. Never seen it. I've never even heard of the Ring of Naren. Maxor's now gained 10 energy as he had over 50 courage. This will make him tougher. It's important to try to match battle gear to your creature. You could try to improve their weaknesses or perhaps strengths and further increase their strong points. It's up to you. Let's confirm your selection by touching the confirm button. Do this now. But like, I want to equip something else. Nope. Okay. Maxor is now ready for battle. Let's give him some extremely powerful attacks to use against an enemy. Touch on the attacks tabs to take you to the attack setup screen. Bro, tutorial! I know how to play chaotic! Stop giving me a tutorial! Nicely done. As with this creature setup, you can view what is in the slot by touching it with the stylus. To change what's in the slot, double touch the attack to take you to the... Bro, why? Double touch on one of the attacks to change it. Bro, what? Bro, wait, no. Wait, Flame Bloom does damage? What? You should pick your attacks based on what creatures you select. As Maxor has fire and earth, you should look for attacks to do fire or earth damage. The Lavalanche is such as an attack has an extra 5. If you've been missing, it would have been amazing was for Rage in this game. It's not for real. Like, how do you make a chaotic game and not put Rage Trot in the game? Honestly, biggest L chaotic has ever faced. You know, Chaotic died, and somehow Ragetrod not being in this game is a bigger L than that. Try cycling through the Lavalanche attack and adding it to your setup. Oh, you're gonna make me, like, go through, like, 50 different things, and, like, okay, you should now try and set up your other attacks to work well. Maxor, try looking for attacks that have fire and earth components like Rock Wave. You could also look for attacks that use Maxor's High Courage and Wisdom like Telekinetic Bolt. Remember, you should always look to set up your attacks to match your creatures. If you need more information about an attack, such as blah, 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 blah. Tap touches as when you have finished settings I need. Okay, cool. So... Fire and earth. I mean, I'm gonna leave Ice Disc. Does an Ice Disc have a... Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm leaving Ice Disc. Like, it's perfectly fine to... Do we have a better attack for... Yeah, I think Enlightened Tenacity should be good, right? Like... I didn't actually check to see what Maxor stats are. Wait, there's no build points, is there? Are there build points? It doesn't seem like there's build points, is there? Wait. Wait, can I just go ham? Am I just allowed to go ham? No shot, right? Right? Like, there's no shot. What is Maxor? 100 courage, 90 wisdom. Okay, cool. Wait. I don't see any reason as to why I can't just go ham. Wait, no. No, there's no way. Oh, this is wild. Okay, cool. Bro, what? What kind of game design is this? I love it. It's horrible. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. I'm excited to use Maxor for a change. Oh my god. As this is what you can only select Maxor. Touch the confirm button to attack them. Bro. Well, I mean, good job. You must now select an enemy to attack. When selecting an enemy, if their disciplines are green, they are lower than your creatures. If they're red, they are higher. To view in more detail, you can touch and view the... they will allow you to compare creatures' disciplines, energy, and stuff at the top screen. Always select the have lower disciplines than your creature. Try comparing Maxor and Dubin now by touching and holding the comparison button. Bro, I don't even need to compare them, brother. Brother, it's a one shot! One tap! You can only select Dubin, touch the confirm button to... Bro, this is Codemaster Krellin! What? There's no way! Bro, this is like anti-Krellin propaganda. This is anti-Krellin propaganda right now, and I'm all for it. I'm all for this. This is like... Yeah, no, this is wrong. This is messed up, brother. This is horrible. Why would they do this to Krellin? Impressive attack creatures can only attack once per round. Now it's your opponent's turn to attack. Brace yourself. Is this a game where I need to, like, have the bottom screen as, like, the bigger point? Like, should I have the bottom screen bigger? You have now learned how to choose your creature, choose an opponent, and launch an attack. If you would like to find out more information, learn new strategies, check out that. You can do this by pausing the... Yeah, I don't care. Remember, certain attacks will be better against certain creatures. Yeah, whatever. Make sure you think about the attack effects. Okay. If you defeat your opponent, use it. Okay, cool. So it's literally chaotic. And one shot. One tap! One tap! It's easy! Bro, that's wild. It's absolutely wild. No build points is unhinged. It's horrible game design. I'm here for it. Bitch, Tom, you played very well. The Codemasters built a new improved scanner. You and your friends will test it. A new scanner? Yes, a scanner that can create solid holograms of the scans inside Perim. It also holds far more scans than a regular scanner. Pure awesomeness, dude! When do we start? Okay. Immediately. Hey Tom, I don't think about starting this, so it's a really good, cool scan. Let's say Chaor, I've just seen him in Fear Valley just before the match. Sure, Kaz, I was thinking of getting a scan to Max War, but Fear Valley it is. Okay, let's port there now. Bro, split up! Get both of them! Fear Valley always gives me the creeps. Yeah, Migo is not exactly what I'd call a cheerful place. Let's find Chaor, get the scan, and port to somewhere nice. Hey, is that one more? Yeah, and he doesn't look too happy. Bruh. My battle gear, my beautiful creations. Yo, I'm glad I'm getting to see this live. You love this game in general so much. I even made a tabletop sim of the card for 300v. Bro, dude, 300v300. I need to find somebody who will play that with me. Okay, like 300 versus 300 chaotic just sounds amazingly horrible, and I want to do it so badly. Those sneaky overrules is still my latest invention. What Overworld is? The crazy Zarv and an entire commando unit attacked my facility. I saw them running away with my battle gear. I'll chase Zarv to his home at Storm Tunnel. That's what it takes. Anything to get back my creations. This seems really in tune with like what the characters are actually like. Like really in tune with what the characters are actually like. Like very in tune with what the characters are like. For sure, then let's set up like a day where we can just like stream that all day, every day, just 100% just stream it. I'm down for it. 300v300, let's go for it. If they dropped any battle gear, we'll find them for sure. Get their scans. If you help me, I can get more than some scans here. Take these battle gear. You'll need them in Fear Valley. This is a stone shot. It gives you earth elemental abilities. Wow, thanks, Wilmar. The incinerator brings fire abilities. Super hot. The delusion every time and water abilities. Thanks, in the wind funnel wind. Extra cute, dude. Now I'm going to find that no good thieving Zarv. Okay. I really like that they sound like the characters. Like, they look like the characters. They talk like the characters. I like this. I like this a lot. And we're going to look for the rest of your battle gear in Fear Valley. Anyways, let's split up to search. Crichton, want to come with me? The characters talk like the characters. I'm okay with this. In order to select a touch the stylus in the portrait. To add a character to your selection. Yeah, I think I need to switch to the... I think I need to switch the screens. Yeah, I think I need to switch these screens. Because this seems like they are wrong. Let's go ahead and switch these around real quick. There we go. Okay. Because it definitely seems as though they're flipped on their priority should be flipped. There we go. The map doesn't seem as important. The bottom screen just doesn't. The top screen doesn't seem as important as the bottom one, which is really weird because normally on DS games it was the other way around. So that's a unique problem to have. Interesting. Not mad at it. Okay, now why are you not moving? What are the controls? Well, I have good news for you, my friend. The game is coming back. Chaotic is on the rise, and like, I mean, like, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. We should be getting an announcement later this year about all of the about like the full return. All right, so up, left, down, right. Why can't I move? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Wait, what am I doing wrong? I don't understand. This is why I should have read the tutorial. What did I do wrong? See, kids, this is why you always read the tutorial. Trizoid. That's good. That's good. Like I love the people who have been who have been out of the gate. Why can I not move? What did I do? How did I break things? I don't understand. Okay, so this should be... Why can I not move? Alright, try this again. Let's read the tutorial this time. Okay, in order to select a single character, touch the stylus of the portrait. Try this now. To add a character to your selection screen, touch the character's portrait for 2 seconds. A character can only... I knew that. Yep, that was an easy solution. I'm not gonna have to cut any of that out. I love that people are coming back to Chaotic. I really do. I feel like it's underappreciated. In order to move a character, okay, cool. To interact with an object, touch it with the stylus. You're now ready to adventure in the world of Perim. Good luck. Okay, cool. Every time you come across something new, an entry will be added to your almanac. The chaotic symbol will flash to show you an entry has been unlocked. To access the almanac, touch the chaotic with your stylus. Okay, so that's just a informational bubble. Yeah, no, I'm honestly like super excited for like pretty much everything chaotic right now. Like, genuinely, like I'm in the deep end. As Tom equipped with the stone shot, he can push heavy objects to do this. Touch the object and then okay. Okay, so I need to single click. Okay, cool. Is there... No, okay. So those are just, like, cut off. Okay, cool. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, I see what we're doing. It's a puzzle! Okay, and I cannot move without the stylus. Cool. Okay, cool. Game is kind of wonky, not gonna lie. Game is kind of wonky. There we go. It's probably just because I'm playing the DS version. The other versions are probably better. There we go. I haven't even been able to. I haven't even looked for the Xbox 360 version. I kind of like, you know, found a. I found the game. I found the Wii one, but like it doesn't work with the GameCube controllers. So, and yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how to go about that later. Yeah, no, I have not. Yeah. I would have loved to support them officially, but like, I mean, you know. They stopped getting supported. They killed the games. That being said, if you live in the EU, go support the Stop Killing Games initiative. Alright, we got Radical Ice Balls. Let's go! Alright. Rivers in Perim are too deep for a human to cross. Sarah has the delusionary diamond, empowering her to walk on water, crossing rivers safely. Push over bridges are makeshift used to navigate. Okay, to interact with it, simply touch it. Okay, cool. So I need to switch to Sarah. Wait, we just left her? That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. We just left Sarah. Yeah, no. I haven't even begun to look at the to look for any other emulators. Like Dolphin is what you use for. Oh, okay. Let me do army setup first. Let's switch up Maxor because I think Radical Ice Balls is probably going to be better than some of the attacks that we currently. Wait, what? What? Each spell can only be cast once per battle. To get music counters, you will need to select creatures that have them when you currently here. Touch on the music tab to navigate to the. What? Bro, what happened to? What? Bro, what happened to my Maxor? Good work, you can cycle through your music spells by sliding on the carousel. Music has many uses, it can heal it might even always pick your music to match the rest. Remember, you will need music counters to use them. Choose one of the music spells now by touching on the confirm button. What happened to my Maxor? Why do I have Cougar? I mean, Cougar's better than, you know, like... Bro, what is this? Bruh. How you gonna nerf me with Cougar? Out of all the characters to nerf me with, what is this? This is a crime. This is a crime. I didn't do anything to deserve this. This is horrible. Wait, so do I just straight up don't have any other attacks. Bro! I was like, they're starting you off so good, I'm broken, what is this? Oh man, this is not fair! It's not fair! To cast music, give us such the music is only displayed when you can use music. The icon also displays the number of music counters you have. Casting music is slightly different to attacking, as you must choose your spell before you target. Some musics have very specific targets, such as your entire army. In these cases, the targets will be selected automatically. Music spells can target any creature on the battle board, and in a larger battle, that means everything in the back row. Some creatures have special music abilities that they can use. They can be cast every turn, but they still cost music counters. Okay, so the music. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right. I think I understand. Bro, what? Bro, hit me for 20. Ain't no way, bro, hit me for 20. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. He only hit me for his entire life total. Wait, what? Bro, ain't no way. Am I cooked? Tricked by the... Now you have to actually strategize. Yeah, for real! How dare the tutorial do that to me, bro? I thought this would be easy. Alright, so we're tied. Bro, I have no attacks. Am I cooked here? Do I have to cast a music? Okay, if we keep trading like this, then I win. Is this like just like, oh, you're like scripted to... Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. Bro, what even was this? Bro, I better get some good attacks soon. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. What even is this? They didn't even let me scan him! This is a crime. Literal crime. Alright. Tell me the things I want to know. Switches are used to activate mechanical machinery, such as opening doors. To interact with the switch, touch it with the stylus. Okay. That's a dead end. That's yeah, yeah, I can't do anything with that. So we go here. That is also a dead end. Okay. Do I... According to the UI, there's 8 things to scan in Aria, and it looks like it's updated to 1 day. It's the auto scan apparently. Huh. Okay, I'm not upset about that. I'm not upset about that at all. Well, actually, I think that was the attack that I scanned, because I did get a radical ice balls. So I believe that was I think that was the radical ice balls that let me scan. Okay, well, Sarah is not gonna follow me. So, yeah. Okay, well, you know, I guess I just had to play as Sarah. I wanted to play as a guy, because I'm a guy, but, you know... That makes too much sense. Can I not... So I do have to turn this. Hello? Let me do the thing. Okay, there we go. The controls are very finicky, for lack of a better word. Like I'm clicking on it. I don't know if it's picking up my mouse, but I'm clicking on it, so they're very finicky. Oh, is that another? Hey, we got confusion. Is that an invisible wall? Yeah, that's an invisible wall. Okay. Really weird to have an invisible wall there. Questionable design choice, but hey, who am I to judge? I'm not a game designer. I'm just a consumer. Would be consumer if they would actually make the game available. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, and where do we go? Okay. All right, cool. And I don't think there's anything we can really change, right? Like, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything we can realistically change. I guess I could like put the music on, a different music on them, but like, I don't think that's equip creature, and if a equip creature has at least gains, okay, so the ring is like, these battle gear are not the same abilities that they have in the game. It is very confusing to me. Very disorienting. Bro has Air 5? I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. Alright, we're gonna go for power reduction. Let's go for the power reduction. In battle, you have a chance to boost your attacks, magic, and defense with the battle bonus events. To receive an addition, you must slide your stylus over the slashes before they disappear. Get ready, it's about to begin. I am sliding my stylist over it. It is not registering it. To receive a defense bonus, you must such as... Okay. Alright, so I'll take one. Okay. I like the QuickTime events, but I don't think that the emulator likes the QuickTime events. Yeah, that's That's a little... Is there a way to turn the sensitivity up? It does not register half the time on an actual DS either. Okay, so it's not an emulator issue. I clicked that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as we can do a couple of them, we shouldn't ever fail. Like, in reality, right? Like yeah. Hey, it worked that time. One of them did. It should be fun. Should be fun. Like I said, like, hey, like, if we're able to mitigate the, you know, damage, then, you know, attacks aren't as bad. I'm probably not even gonna block with the, I'm probably not even gonna bother increasing attack damage, because it's like, in reality, I should be fine, kind of thing, right? Like, alright. We'll go for this, continue decreasing stats. That one worked. Oh, okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna kill. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine and balanced as all things should be. As Todd Howard intended. As Brian Gannon intended. Alright, literally any attack. Oh my god. Easy! Easy! Easy money! Not even a problem. Not even a problem. Okay. Oh, I know that we got confusion. Cash, have you found anything? No, not yet, but we're going to keep looking. You might need to start the click in the red area on the slash for it to register. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so Kaz goes through here. Peyton goes through here. Group up. Kaz grabs Shadow Strike. Red, so Kaz pushes button. Final Fugue. What's with all the freaking Danians, man? Okay, so they all just share a deck. That's what I'm getting. That's kind of frustrating. What does Final Fugue do? 15 energy and 15 speed and 5. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Is that recklessness? Is that the symbol for recklessness? Okay, Hive's not active, so... I think I remember hearing the Danians are, like, the strongest of the group, right? 55 courage. Yeah, that's... I'm not gonna succeed that. So, we will go for... Time slow. Oh, wait, I just spaced out. I just spaced out. I clicked the attack and I just spaced out. I went to read chat and I was like, I completely forgot that I was supposed to try the... Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a Danian. What damage can a Danian do? Look at that. 6. Psh, whatever. 6 is nothing. So is every attack I have access to. Every attack I have access to is also nothing. Alright. Okay, that... I was over here. I have no idea how that one registered. I was on this side. I was slicing this one. Is it just not calibrated good enough? Well, the clicking's calibrated good enough. Okay, so we mitigated 8 damage, which is essentially 10 damage. So, that's good. That's good. That's good. I go for confusion for its 10. Bro, okay, I literally wasn't even on it at that time. I think it's just horribly calibrated. I feel like the slashing is just horribly calibrated. Yeah, I feel like that's just horribly calibrated. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. 22, and he's at 26. Oof. We're gonna need something good here. Yeah, see, it's just poorly calibrated. It needs to be off the slash. I can't have it on the slash. If I use a music, do I get it back? Because I think I remember hearing that music is only one time only. That's fine. We didn't need to use it. We didn't need to use it! Cougar defeats Ibian. Easy. Danians are nothing. Danians ain't nothing. What do we got? Do we got anything? It's literally not even a problem. Literally nothing's a problem. Dude, for real. It would be so horrible if you had to do this for the actual game. Like, that would be horrendous. Like, oh, dude, Flash Warp, let's go. Actually, wait, that's not... It's nothing. It's nothing. These attacks are nothing. I need better attacks. You can't start me off OP and then tell me, oh, yeah, you don't even matter. Like, come on, what are you, my parents? That's messed up. Alright, I can just, alright, so we go here. I mean, we have, like, major damage against them. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. That didn't work at all. Alright, and now... He's probably gonna hit us for 10. 20! 20! 16! Bro, bro, it's like, what? What? Alright, 29 to 30. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not a... Yo, wait. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! Finally, our insanely low courage is useful for something. Hit him for 19. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's that easy sometimes, boys. It's that easy. He's gonna hit us for 11. Oh no. It's horrible. Boys, we got this. We got this. We got this. Alright. I'm gonna try to, like, beat the game without losing once. Is it doable? Is it doable? I don't think it's doable. I don't think it's doable. Yo, and we kill Blazer. Biggest attack so far from the smallest guy with the hat. Yeah, I know, right? Bro, hits me for 20. What? Everything else is like hitting me for like 10, and it's like he's like, yeah, 20. Let's just hope that that's not saying, like, you know, we're only gonna be hitting with get hit with bigger things like going forward. That would suck. No? Okay. Flammable objects can be ignited using Kaz's fireball. To ignite a flammable object, quickly slide the stylus over the object with Kaz selected. Alright. So Kaz can just straight up shoot fireballs. I'm not mad about it. You know, that does bring it into the question. What happens if, like, you know, Tom, like, uses a liquidizer? Like, would that just enable him to, like, use water attacks? Is that how that works? I mean, like, there's no way that's how that works, right? Like, because they can use battle gear. So does, like, using a battle gear give you the properties of the battle gear? So, like, if you get a Vlarg shard, does it give you fire? Or does it give you earth? If you're wearing a Zerium armor, are you, like, fine? Wait, armies. Wait, why does it say battle in red? Oh, I get 3! Congratulations, you have unlocked 2 more slots. Your battles will now be upgraded to 3v3. Casts his abilities from the Mirage episode in this game, apparently. See, I get it. I get it. It was a Paru, but, like, I get it. I'm not mad at it. Different, it goes across to the second row. Only creatures in the front row can directly attack, although your creatures of the back can still use music. Try to set up your army with your strongest creatures in the front. If you would like to swap the position, simply try this now. Yeah. As it have been, Scythia switch places. Excellent, you can now set up the rest of your army. Good luck. Okay, so Scythia gets, bro, I don't even know. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, these battle gears are literally useless. These battle gears are trash, bro. Absolute trash. Like, Scythia with this battle gear doesn't get anything, really. I mean, she has Fire 5, so she has that going for her. Actually, that's with the bonus? Oh, that's gross. She's garbage. Man. Man. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. Choose your creature. I wonder what attacks I have in my hand. What attacks I have in my hand would definitely make a difference here. Oh, dude, I don't have any checks. Alright, I guess I'm going here. Do I have any fire? I don't have any fire. Okay, so we'll just go for the Shadow Strike. Okay. I don't know, sometimes it registers when I don't click it, sometimes it doesn't, so. Unfortunate. And let's just go for the KO. Let's try to get the KO here. Yeah. And Donmar goes down. That's what I'm talking about. Can I, like, not cast music? Okay, cool. Bro, this will, like, straight up one-shot Scythia. Oh my god, I can't click! I can't click! Bro, what? Bro, what? They almost took her out in 1 round! She's at literally 1! Okay, that's unhinged. That's absolutely unhinged. Alright, we're gonna go for this. Confusion's gonna KO. Just knock it out of the park. Bro, 1 round and they almost take out Scythia, bro. What even was that? Alright, that leaves Lad and, yeah, Scythia's totally going down here. I don't think it matters if Scythia goes down, right? Like, if she goes down, I get her back. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother saving her. I get her back, right? Like, she just dies for this battle, and then, like, I'm good, right? Right? Like, I hope. I hope she's not gone forever. That would suck. Unless they give me creatures to replace her with. Let's go with this. Do some decent damage. Alright, 7 damage. Cougar comes in. Alright, so he is 1 turn from dead. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, he's not 1 turn from dead. He's probably 2 turns from dead. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Guys, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Do I even bother? Yeah, I'll bother. I'll bother. On the off chance it ends up mattering, I'll bother. I'll block it. Guys, it's okay. I cannot lose to an NPC. It is a fact of life that I cannot lose to an NPC. So, it's fine. Bam! Azadab gets a kill. Oh my god. If you had ever told me in my lifetime that Azadab would get a kill, I would not believe you. But Azadab did just get a kill. It is recorded history that Azadab has at least 1 kill in recorded history. All I'm saying, nobody can ever tell me my boy Azadab is bad. Nobody. Nobody. I don't care who you are. You cannot tell me that Azadab is bad. And we get a... Is that a music or... Battle Gear! Skeletal Steed! Bro, ain't no way! That is absolutely wild. I love to see that. Skeletal Steed is unhinged. I wonder if it means I can attack the backline. I mean, does attacking the backline really make a difference? Okay, well, yeah, that's a thing. I did not need to go around that far. Oh my god, guys. It's... I mean, we're missing 2 scans, so... Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. Blades! They give us blades! We just get blades for free? Yo. 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 We just picked up blades in the wild. I love this. Wait, seriously? Oh, dude, that's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. I'll have to try that. I'll have to try that after I end up beating it the first round. I'll have to try that. That's really curious. It's really interesting that you can like die on the on the hardest level. By the way, hi. How are you? How are you, new chatter? Warsmanx? Warsmanx? Did I pronounce that right? Warsmanx? Let me know if I pronounced that wrong so I can fix it, because I'm sorry. I try my best. I really do. I try my best, but I mess up sometimes. Oh, come on, man. That's messed up. They nerfed my boy to the ground. That's depressing. That's depressing. Let him deal 15 damage on every attack. Okay, that's actually a really cool Blades model. I wonder if anybody has ever, like, pulled the models for the from the game. That'd be really interesting to see. Yeah. We're gonna take this guy out. Alright, let's go for the Geist Balls. Okay, fine. Fine. I didn't want to do 14 damage anyways. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference. We should be able to just easily pick up the KO here, right? Like... Oh, no. No. The answer is no. The answer is no. Actually, hold on. If we can get this to work... Nope. Okay. Okay. I didn't want to do 14 damage anyways. It's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna bother casting any music. Let's just, yeah. Yeah. We're just not gonna bother casting any music. 30 damage is a lot. 30 damage is a lot of damage. Cougar comes in. Tanks 26 easily. He's okay. He's okay. Bro, 41. Ah! Doing good, little late to the stream. If I recall correctly, damage output from the enemies in the tutorial, even if you hit all the defense prompts, still outpace the options you have to deal damage. Dude, that's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. I think we go for Ibn. This might be a mistake. But, like, the invisibility's already over, right? So it's like, what is there to worry about? Yeah, okay. You know, actually, I'm gonna lose Cougar this round, but let's go ahead and take, let's go ahead and trade. If I'm losing Cougar anyways, let's just go ahead and trade. Less things to worry about. Less things to worry about. I mean, there is a chance that, like, I don't end up losing Cougar, right? And I do have Music, but, like, Cougar's at, like, 9, right? I think is what it was. I'll take 6. Is he still up? Oh, he's at 5. Okay. Dang. Alright, this sucks, but it's like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. This is easy. Easy mode. Alright, let's try to narrow it down to a single fight. I feel like that's the play. Okay, so she has. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go for Shadow Strike here. Yeah, we're gonna go for Shadow Strike, deal 17. And then we're gonna go for. Okay, we actually draw the Psycho Drain, so we don't even need to go for the other one. And that will take out the KO on this, leaving just a single Danian as my only obstacle. And as we all know, Danians ain't shiz. Easy. Easy. See? See, chat? It was that easy. It was that easy all along. That easy all along. I mean, it would be easier if I could actually, like, you know, click the buttons when I should, but it's fine. It's okay. We win these 100% of the time. We don't lose these. Unless we do. And then we suck. But we don't suck, so we don't lose these. 19 damage, exactly. Bring him to 20. Bring him to 20. I unironically do not believe that we can lose this at this point. Unless he just magically has the ability to, like, one-shot with Sediment Storm Shield. And even then, I think we still win these. He's at 1, I think, right? So. Exactly! It's so easy! You deal 6 damage to Scythia, and then any attack I play kills. Any attack I play kills. You know what? Let's just go for Sediment Storm Shield, just because we can. We're not even gonna do anything. We're just gonna we're gonna let it. Yeah, we're gonna let it slide. We're gonna let it slide. Hands up. Can't see it. Good. Oh, look at that. He's dead. Easy. Easy, chat. Easy. Okay, so. Do not turn off the power. That's fine by me. Let's go. Push the button. Push the button. Push the button. Thank you. Wonder if there's more multi-hit moves or area attack moves in the late game. Dude, let's hope so. Let's hope so. That'd be really nice to have. I'm not gonna lie, these obstacles are super easy. Like, the only thing that's been difficult so far is the fights. Bro, let me switch. Thank you. Which, I mean, granted, it's a, you know, child's game, so it's like, you know, you can't expect it to be hard. Why is Kaz the most useful person on the group? Like, other than the fact that he's an Underworlder player, and, like, you know, Underworlders are obviously vastly superior to every other tribe. Why is he the most useful? Okay, I forgot to actually check to see if I have Skeletal Steed. So, what is Skeletal Steed? Aww. Man, I thought that was going to be useful. We'll equip it anyways. We'll equip it anyways. It's definitely better than the other the other battle gear, right? Yeah, it's objectively better. It's objectively better. Strictly better. Literally just objectively better. Because he is actually a Paru, obviously. You know what? Why didn't I think of that? Obviously, he's still a Paru. He's always been a... You know, can we ever confirm that Kaz didn't port back as a Paru? I don't think we ever confirmed that. I don't think that was ever confirmed. I think it cut to a cutaway scene while they were there. I don't think we ever confirmed that a Paru never left Kaz's body. I just don't. Have you guys found anything? Nothing, not a trace. Wait, what's over there? Is there Tractal? What's Tractal doing here? You expect the Shadow Leaders to battle you weaklings? Our minions alone will crush you. Well, not good. Let's see what this new scanner can do. Bro, he just straight up said, do you expect the Shadow Warriors? Bro, we don't even know what the Shadow Warriors are yet, do we? Right, like... Obviously I know, because, like, you know, I know a lot about Chaotic, even if I don't actually know anything about Chaotic. But... but... yeah, okay, so if we succeed one of these, that's all that matters. Yeah, okay, cool. We only needed to succeed one. Alright. Even that out. Scythia, we'll skip her. Oh no! I mean, we never confirmed that, you know, Paru never kidnapped Kaz afterwards? And I'm just saying, after the incident with the Paru, Kaz turns into a total dick, okay? I'm just saying it's like he's a different person now. Oh yeah, I don't even need to touch that. Alright, let's go for this. I'm just saying, Kaz is like a completely different person after the battle with after you know, the episode with the Paru. I'm not making any allegations, but I am saying that the Overworlders, you know, sometimes they kidnap people. I'm not making any allegations, but I am making some, like, you know, accusations, okay? No allegations, but I am making some accusations. That, you know, like, sometimes Overworlders aren't the best people. I'm just saying, against the fight with Ani, Kaz wasn't there for a reason. Because Paru was. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. All I gotta say. So, Warbeasts are in the game? That's actually kind of cool. I like the Warbeasts are in the game. I wouldn't have expected Warbeasts to be in the game. I like that they are. I like that. That's good. Warbeasts should be in the game. Warbeasts are awesome. I mean, like... Obviously, right? Like, obviously. You know. Obviously we take... obviously. Obviously. This is the most dangerous thing they have, okay? The Warbeast support is not gonna beat Cougar in a fight. That's just not how that works. That's just not how that works. Oh no. 6 damage. Oh no. This was the easiest fight. This was easier than the tutorial. How do you make a fight easier than the literal tutorial? Every damage they did was like 5 damage. It was objectively easier than the tutorial. With 3 times the creatures. That's wild. That's wild. That's absolutely unhinged. That was weird. Yeah, Dractyl just disappeared. That can't be the right... Dude, they should have shown Dractyl disappearing. Because, like, you say that was weird, but you don't actually explain anything. Unless, of course, you talk about in the fight that it disappeared. I guess it makes sense if you talk about the fight it disappeared, but... That can be the real Dractyl. I mean, he was never too friendly, but this is crazy. He just managed to beat him. And those horrible glowing eyes, I'm sure it wasn't Dractyl. Looks like Dractyl to me having a very bad day. It wasn't Dractyl, more like some kind of shadow. Let's part to the Forest of Life where the real Dractyl makes his nest and you'll see him alright. Okay, dude, let's go to the Forest of Life. It's Boodle! What are you doing in the Forest of Life? We're trying to find Dractyl. We have something important to tell him. But what brings you here? Something terrible happened. There's been a break-in at the Overworld Arsenal. I need to find Maxwell. I heard he's somewhere in the Forest of Life. A break-in in the Arsenal? Somebody's been stealing battle gear from Ulmar too. That is not my problem. The Arsenal robbery is serious. Bro, you would think like somebody stealing battle gear from Ulmar would be a big issue for the Overworlders, because it's like if they steal battle gear from the Underworlders, like, and they're stealing it from the Overworlders, clearly it's connected. Like, it should be a big issue, because that means that they're more dangerous than before. There's only a 70% chance of recovering everything that was stolen. I don't think I did. I think I missed one. Oh no, this is not good news. The device that makes shadows was under the tightest security in the arsenal. In the wrong hands, it could cause terrible damage. And then what? You'll be able to disable the shadow devices with the power of music. And that was broken into 7 fragments and scattered across Perim. Who could search for the music fragments? Alright guys, I feel like this is a tease for the Cothica. Like, in Now or Never, the Cothica was originally a magic stone, and it was broken up into multiple pieces and spread out throughout Perim. In this game, in this one, okay. For what I know, we're not paying attention, they were scattered all across Perim. We need to find Maxwell. If anybody knows where to find the music fragments, it'd be him. I feel like it wouldn't be him! I feel like if anybody knows, it wouldn't be him! It would be Nadjarin! If anybody knows where to find music fragments, it wouldn't be Maxwell, it'd be Nadjarin! What?! This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard or seen Tom say. Objectively the dumbest thing. Okay, Cass and I will go to... Bro, and everybody's just not even talking about it. Bro. Oh my god. That's objectively stupid. That was objectively the dumbest thing that Tom has ever said. That is objectively the dumbest thing Tom has ever said. Wind crushed air pods release several highly volatile air clouds. As patent as the wind funnel, he can crush those pods with immunity, leaving trails of air tunnels. It can sound very handy when you need to blow something up. To ignite the clouds, simply slide the stylus. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, cool. Is this locked or do I blow it up? Nope, okay. I tried. Charge of the Brave. Okay. Not mad about that. Not mad about that at all. Why didn't that work? I saw that. I saw that the entire time. I was just trying to get ad revenue because I'm monetized. Yeah, that's what it is. 100% that's what it is. 1000% that's what it is. 100%. I totally did not just completely miss that and just keep running around in circles expecting something should change. Like, 100% didn't do that. I mean, seriously. What kind of mistake would that be, you know? Can I, like, click on the egg, please? Alright. Come over here as Peyton. Grab this. Switch to Kaz. Blow that up. Switch to Kaz. Set this on fire. Army setup. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what our what the bravery does. That's literally useless for us. It's 10 damage. 15 damage is Scythia. Okay, we kind of like dominate here. Not even close. Like, this is just straight up domination. Easy mode. Slide. Yes! 19 damage. Bam! Yeah, I think we do this. Let's do this. I mean, it's double Donmar now, right? Like, so we should be able to take Donmar in a fight. Donmar's kind of mid. It probably was the best scan, though. It probably was the best scan I missed. Oh, it's not Donmar. I have no clue who that is. I can't even begin to act like I know who that is. I have no clue who that is. The other one's Donmar. This is Donmar. Yeah. I know Donmar. I can identify Donmar from a mile away. Which is weird, because I really hate Mepedians. Like, I really hate Mepedians. I hate anybody that's not an Underworlder, to be honest. Underworlders and, very specifically, I hate Underworlders and, Tangato. Anybody that's not an Underworlder or Tangatoborn, I hate them. I hate them. Those are the only two. Tangatoborn is the only good Overworlder. Objectively, the only good Overworlder. Oh, it's Kabari. Okay. I have no idea who Kabari is. But anyways, Kabari's dead. Which leaves Donmar. Donmar versus the world. Alright, guys. Place your bets. Is Donmar going to win this, or is the world going to win this? I'm going to upload the VODs as individual videos, by the way. So it's like, yeah. So, like, it's... Even if somebody misses the stream, they're still going to be able to catch it. Kind of thing. I'll take 1 damage from Donmar. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, how horrible. It's absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrible. Hit him with the ice balls. Yeah. Take that, Donmar. Do I have any attacks that deal more? I don't think I have any attacks that deal more. I mean, now any attack will kill, right? So I just need to deal 5 damage now. I think he's at 4. I want to see he's at 4 now. I can't remember. Dude, you're not. I'm not even gonna block it. You can hit Cougar. Hit him. Hit him. I'm okay with this. Easy mode. Easy. Blades comes in. Oh, he's at 6. He is at 6. So we'll do this, and that's guaranteed to KO. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Okay. Easy mode. All right, and we are. Does this stay this easy the entire time? There's no way it stays this easy the entire time, right? Like. It's this direction. Do this, grab the egg, do this, Kaz blows it up, Peyton grabs the battle gear, the file driver, that's what I like to see. Okay, I'm gonna go back and make sure I didn't miss anything, because, like, I think there was a direction I didn't go. I want to say there was a direction I didn't go. Okay, I went that direction, went up there. Ha! Under the bridge! I didn't go under the bridge. Is this the solution? There's no way this goes all the way to the other side, right? Like, yeah, that didn't go all the way to the other side. Does this? Okay, that's not a wall. That's not a wall. That's not a wall. I overcomplicated that. That was unnecessary overcomplications. Can I go back to previous locations and, like, you know, search for scans? Is that a thing? There's no way that's not a thing, right? Like, that'd be ridiculous. Bro, thank you. I can't tell if it's because it's an emulator or if it's just, like, this wonky in general. Wait, where's Peyton? You can just straight up leave your allies? No, that's the biggest W I've ever seen personally. That is the biggest W I've ever seen personally. You just straight up ditch your allies. Truly. No better. Alright, and let's see what the vial driver does. It's probably just going to be like 25 power or something. Very simple, most likely. Oh, it does just straight up give fire 5. I'll make that trade-off. I'll make that trade-off. I'll make that trade-off to give him fire 5. Let's do it! Best trade-off ever. Okay, so he has invisibility. So let's deal some decent damage to him. I think this is actually KO. I think we can KO this round. Yeah, I think we have the KO this round. Yeah, we definitely have the KO this round. Because, yeah, Flash Warp. Okay, cool. A Flash Warp comes in. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Easy enough. Easy enough. She can't attack. She can't attack. Honestly, Scythia having Fire 10, if we get, like, better stuff with, like, the Vile Driver Shell Fire 10, that'll probably end up coming in really useful. Probably come in very useful. 6? Yeah, that's whatever, brother. That's whatever. You're literally nothing. Yeah, let's go for the damage. Let's go for pure damage. 24 damage. Praise be to the Cothica. Praise be to the Cothica. All my characters are so weak. 7 damage, bring him to 9. Easy enough, easy enough. And we're gonna have Scythia skip return. I do like the mechanics. I do very much like the mechanics. The mechanics do feel really nice. Not opposed to them. Cougar comes in, takes the hit. Cougar's like a freaking tank. I love him. I love him. Never would have thought I'd say those words in my life. Never thought I'd ever hear myself say Cougar is like a freaking tank. But here we are. Cougar is like a freaking tank. And Blades picks up the KO. Cougar and Whitehot go for the Shadow Strike. Get some nice damage in. 19 damage. Over half your health. Over half your health. I always liked Cougar's design, but like he's just not worth anything. Like he's useless. He's a useless card. But like I like that he's like very tanky apparently in this game. Which is kind of surprising. You wouldn't expect Cougar of all creatures to be tanky, but hey. Well, okay, based off design, you'd expect him to be tanky, but, like, in gameplay, you wouldn't expect him to be tanky, because, like, you know what he does in IRL, but, like, yeah. Blades defeats Whitehot. Man, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So Peyton's gonna grab this, bring it over here. Kaz is gonna blow it up. We're gonna get Hive Destruction music. I don't think that's actually useful. I don't think I can realistically use Hive Destruction, can I? Because I just end up using a music counter, right? Because they could just reactivate Hive, like. That do be how they need to play. Orth the Empowered. Orth the Empower. I don't even know who that is off the top of my head. Orth. Is that an Overworlder? Or is that an Underworlder? Doesn't sound like an Underworlder name. Alright, characters. Creatures. Alright, they're sorted alphabetically, so let's find Orth. Oh, okay, I know who Orth is now. Seeing Orth reminds me who Orth is. I don't think I replaced Scythia for him. I don't see him replacing Scythia for him. He's just not a... Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't remember Orth was. That is surprising to me. I mean, then again, he's only like in a couple episodes, right? Like he's only like 2 or 3 episodes and they're pretty early on. And it's kind of more offhand statements than it is actual. Dude, stop. Stop. Wait, I think Peyton... I'm probably going to need Kaz as the one that goes across the water. I feel like that's right. Because if I need torches, then I'm probably needing Kaz. Okay. I see. Simple puzzle, but effective, because you have to press... If it was possible to stop, like, you know, cutting off the screen for that, that'd be amazing. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but okay. I figured it all out. Like, I pieced it all together, so it's like, you know, not necessarily bad that, like, you know, that happened, but it's like... Is there a way to get over there? I don't think there is. Oh my god, it's just triggering things. This is horrible. Wait, where was I going? I unlocked something and I forgot where it was. Okay, that's not it. This is god-awful. This is absolutely horrendous. This is the worst thing ever. This is... Why? Oh my god. Why would somebody design this? Oh, I hope this is the last time I have to do this. I hope that's the last time I have to do this. If I have to do this ever again, dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna cry. I'm going to absolutely cry if I ever have to do that again. I never want to do that again. I never want to do that again for the rest of my life. Alright, let me see what worth is comparatively. Air 5, water... Oh my god, it's everything. Everything! Everything! He only has earth, though. He only has earth. Yeah, I'm replacing Scythia. I'm replacing Scythia. Probably not the best play, but like... I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like Scythia that much. And Orth has more energy. Which is honestly probably the best reason. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and attack the llama. Let's take out llama. I don't like llama one bit. I hate llama with a passion. Llama is just bad. Oh, whoops. I was talking and I just like spaced out. I got Discord notifications. I was like, oh my god. It's easy. It's easy. And then we hit llama with the flash warp and llama goes down. She has water 5, so we want to mitigate any damage output coming out just in case, you know, like they have like massive damaging attacks. Easy mode. Easy mode. Oh, we're gonna skip this. Bro, they have Garv! I want Garv! I love Garv! Okay, Garv is also a second overworlder I love. Toborn and Garv. Two best overworlders. No question. Bam! Easy. Easy clap. Alright. Do we KO first, Garv or Whitehod? Let's KO Whitehod first. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Whitehod has the lower energy pool, so let's just take care of him while we're at it. And... Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's at 2, so he's not even a problem anymore. We'll just skip. Garv into Cougar. That's fine by me. You deal 6 damage. Cougar can take it. Cougar is a beast. Sentences you never thought you'd ever hear said in your entire lifespan. Alright. Go down to 6 Let's go. Do we have any high damaging stuff? Okay, cool. It's gonna be 19 damage into Garv. Oof. Oof. Okay, we're actually gonna take out Whitehod. Let's take out Whitehod. Let's not risk it for the biscuit and take out Whitehod. Garv can't KO all 3 creatures in a row, so yeah, once. So we're good. And let's do that. Easy enough, easy enough. Alright, it goes into Cougar. Fine by me. That's okay. We're all good. Cougar can take it. Cougar's a tank, he can take it. I see, I see, I see, I see. Boys, it's easy. Sometimes the gods bless you. And this is KO. Goodbye, Garv. That's all it took. That's all it took. That's all it took. Easy mode. Easy. Oh, whoa, no, don't do that again. Electro Web, let's go. Let's freaking go. Is that all the water? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, thank God. Oh, thank God, dude. Thank God. I was starting to hate the actual concept of water. And levers and buttons. That was horrible. Krek? Okay! I do wonder what Krek is like. I wonder what Krek is like in this game. Okay. Did that unlock anything? No, I didn't think so. No clue what I broke, but I'm down for it. Army setup? Okay, let's see if let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Alright, what does Krek do? Is Krek better? No. 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 Krek's not any better. I think Orth is still better than Krek. Yeah, Orth has a music counter, which makes him just better than Krek. Damn. Damn. It's okay. It's okay. Blades, Lod. I mean, we go into here. All right, let's go for the Flash Warp. If he activates Hive, we want to make sure that we kill him as quickly as possible, just in case. On the off chance he has the ability to activate Hive, I just don't want to deal with it. Time slow, give some speed reduction. 14 damage. Bring him down to like 7, I think. I think it's 7. Is that Donmar in the back? Why is it always Donmar? I felt like 5 Donmars. Did the game developers just like Donmar for no reason? Like, is that the thing here? Is like they just thought Donmar was like the coolest thing ever? All right, 6 damage. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right, so we'll go here. Let's go for Sediment Storm Shield. As long as we hit one of these, yeah. Okay, cool. We hit both. We hit both. Didn't even matter. Pick up the KO. Cougar into Lod. $14 damage. Bring it to 26. We should be good. This kind of like a regular chaotic battle in a way, which is weird. You would think things with quick time events wouldn't be anything like a regular chaotic battle, but like, hey, it works. I like it. I like it. I like the flow of it. Though it is, again, really weird that the developers just had a thing for Donmar. That is really weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. It's a very weird concept to me. To like Donmar. Very weird concept indeed. Just had to jump through some hoops to get my tabletop simulator to work with my new monitor. LOL, I can assess my custom. I thought I lost it all from it. That's good that you didn't lose it all. That'd be horrible if you lost it all. That's like the worst part about, like, you know, upgrading your computer or anything like that is, like, you know, sometimes you just have that minor heart attack of it's like, did I just lose everything ever? I'm gonna save the Electroweb because it gives me a one-shot on Donmar effectively. It's not actually a true one-shot, but it's like, it's essentially a one-shot. Yeah, they're not doing any damage, so that's good. Oh no. I'll take 1. I'll take 1. Easy mode. Easy. I wish you could see what attacks they're playing. I guess that would make it, like, open it up to, like, why can't I, oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Dude. Bro. Bro. Insane. Absolutely insane. Both of them are one tap. Both of them are one tap. Donmar technically has more stats, so I'm going to go ahead and take out Donmar. You can think of the quick time events as the players, the kids, activating their activated abilities to boost your attacks and defense. See, I was thinking of it more like you dodging out of the way and you're kind of just getting, like, minorly hit with the Pebble Storm, or like you're doing a creative, like, you know, move. Like, I was envisioning, like, in the Chaotic show, like, where it's like, you know, like, where you, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna hit the chandelier and drop the chandelier on top of you kind of thing. That's how I was envisioning it. But I guess that works too. That works too. 9 damage. Bam! Easy mode. Easy mode. I'm just saying, like, it's just... Ember Swarm! Finally! Where was the door at? I remember there being a door somewhere. It was back here. I don't think I was supposed to go back here at the key. I don't think it was back here. I opened one door, but there was a second. Wait, what? I found it! I found it! Put it in the door, Peyton! Oh my god. There's a lot of walking, which I guess I'm not too upset about. Could be worse. There could be no walking. You just like instantly arrive at your destination. Ooh, I'm a Petian! Alright, we got, well, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Easy! We got this, boys. We got this. This is gonna be no diff. No diff. No diff at all. No diff at all. Bro. It ain't even... Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. 15 damage off the rip. 19 damage off the rip. 19! They thought that they were good. They weren't good. Oh my god, as long as we... If we can succeed on one of these... Boom! Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. And it worked this time, and that's what matters. As long as it works when we need it to work, it's okay. Oh my god, 25 damage. Bro, does he have invisibility 15 or something? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Bro, what? What are these numbies? What are these numbies? Okay, invisibility 10 is what he had. Bro, I'm like... Jesus Christ, man. Alright, we're gonna go for the KO. We're just gonna go for the KO. 19, bring him to 6. 5 KOs. We're gonna go for the Shadow Strike 5. There we go. There we go, boys. Easy as can be. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Which brings us down to 1. And then there was 1. Shoot me on down to Discord. My Discord's JJohnny. J-A-D-E. J-O-N-N-Y. Just hit me up on Discord. DMs are completely open. I am 100% down to, like, you know, play chaotic with people. I love it. I love chaotic. Sometimes. Not all the times. Sometimes. Sometimes I get salty. Sometimes I get really salty. But overall, I love chaotic. And it's just like that. It's game over. Orth comes in for the KO. Orth comes in for the KO. Alright, we actually saw the last scan for this location. I just gotta figure out how to get to it. It's right over here. Co-pond? Don't know how I feel about that one, Chief. Hey, let's go! I have no idea what this is. Oh. There we go. Alright, I got it. I probably won't respond to any messages you send until after stream, though. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. I swear, if you message me on there, I'm not ghosting you. I accepted it just now, by the way. If you message me on there, I swear I'm not ghosting you. I'm just, yeah. And... Alright, after we complete this location, I think we call it for the stream. I feel like 2 locations is a good enough point to say, like, oh yeah, we got it good. And Shazam. Hey, I just don't want you thinking I'm ghosting you. I am notoriously bad at responding to messages. Alright. Alright, I want to see what Copon does. I want to see what Copon's looking like. Is Copon just like straight up like what he is like in the original game, in the actual card game, or like deal 5 damage to target creature, reach a music counter on opposing creature? Ooh. I get my music counters right back, right? So I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Skeletal Steed. I think Skeletal Steed's the best. Yeah, Skeletal Steed's the best item. Hopefully Copon never has to fight, but Skeletal Steed is 100% the best item. Maxwell, I've been looking everywhere for you. Have you seen those weird shadow creatures? They look normal except for their glowing eyes. Tell me more. Bro. Bro. If that doesn't destroy Tom's faith in, like, anything, everything whatsoever. When mandiblores that you control that are already defeated. Okay, well, you don't have any mandiblores, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, we're gonna go for 15. 19. Bam! Bring you to 16. Or bring you to 6. Not even 16. 6. Go for the Sediment Storm Shield since it's literally useless. And pick up the KO on your strike 15. Oh, look at that. Down, down, down he goes. Why can't I use the ability? Bro, come on, let me use Copon's ability. What is this? What? What? What is this? That's not fair. I wouldn't use his ability. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know if they have music counters or not. Blazer should have 1 music counter, right? Like, am I misremembering? I've never even seen this other creature that's not Blazer in my life. I missed that. I've never even seen this other creature that's not Blazer in my life. Never once. Let's go ahead and head. No! I didn't mean to lock this tag. Oh my god. 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 I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm absolutely stupid. I might lose for that. I might lose for that. Unironically, I might just straight up lose for that. That's a lot of damage I'm missing out on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, let me use your ability. Or not. Don't let me use your ability. Why are you useless, Coupon? Okay, I need this, the Mandiblore to deal 5 damage. Okay, cool, we're good. As long as I click the shields, we're good. Alright. I could use the healing music, but I think it gives, Reckless's 5. So I just end up dying on the attack afterwards. Oh yeah, no, dude, I can't lose to this NPC, bro. Come on. Come on! I think this is overkill. I think I spaced out and I, like, didn't realize, like, I was still, I wasn't targeting Blazer. Oops. Okay, so I am gonna have to use healing music here. And even then I might not survive it. Alright, we're gonna go for time slow. Yeah. Final Fugue. Wait, what? 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 What just happened? What? I don't understand that minigame. I don't understand that minigame at all. That minigame didn't make sense. Hi! Hi, new person. I am not going to begin to pronounce your name because, like, I don't even... I think it's Arabic? I'm not sure. I might say, I think... I was like, I didn't even understand, like, what I was supposed to do. Like, it doesn't... I've never had a tutorial for that. It didn't give me a tutorial for that. I'm like, I don't understand what I was supposed to do in that situation. I was like, was it like Simon Says, or like, what was I supposed to do there? It said go, and then it just, like, ended. I don't understand. A Shadow Max where this couldn't be worse. Hey, I found a music fragment. This must be one of the pieces Bodo was talking about. It looks as though the shadows are after the music too. I have an idea. Let's tune our scanners to the frequency of this fragment so they can... What? What? Can scanners just do that? Is that just a function that scanners have? I'm so confused. Oh yeah, so there is a announcement coming later this year from Brian Gannon. He said he's going to be having an announcement about the revival of the show later this year. And yeah, it's really awesome. I'm super excited for it. There's a text message that he sent out to Hard Rock, so it's really awesome. The game didn't give me a tutorial for... It didn't give me a tutorial for music? By the way, what is this lore? You can just scan into the frequency of music fragments? What? Alright. We're gonna call it there. We're gonna call it there because I don't think my brain can handle, like, a moment of, like, WTF is that. That's absolutely unhinged. That's absolutely unhinged. Wow. Okay. I'm okay. So that being said, guys, thanks for tuning into the stream. It's really awesome. After how many months? We're not sure. He said later this month, though. They're not necessarily having trouble. I can't talk too much about what I know because it's like I've been asked not to. I haven't signed an NDA or anything like that, but like I'm not gonna disrespect the wishes of the people who've told me stuff. But they're not necessarily having trouble. It's just a lot. There's a lot more. There's a there's a lot more. There's a lot more that goes into creating a game than that. You know, the game might not be fun for some people, but I am most definitely enjoying it. Uh, yeah, I am most definitely enjoying it. No, okay, so, okay, in order. They're not having trouble. The game is, it's just a lot goes into making a card game, and even more goes into making a TV show and any other related media. As for, wasn't the announcement delayed until next year? Something about wanting to not force people to wait a year. Plus, they said in the first message, they said that they were going to postpone the announcement until later this year. The second message used the example of April-May announcement and June-July release. But they did say in the first in the first text that it was the announcement was delayed until later this year. So expect one later this year. This game is shit, dude. Stop playing it. As for that one, I personally have never played the game before, and I want to experience everything chaotic. So that's why I'm playing the game. Stream was dope. Nice. Hope you have a good day. Good rest of your day. Hopefully I do too. Hopefully I do too. We have some more stuff to record later today, so hopefully everything goes well with that. Really excited for that. I wish they dropped the TCG on iOS like Master Duel. Dude, honestly, from what I am to understand from what the things that have been said before, is that the game will have a app, is from what has been said before. Things could change. That's subject to change, obviously. But from what Ganon has said before, the game should have an app. A lot of people are disappointed about this NDA, and yeah, that was upsetting. I'm not gonna lie, that was upsetting, especially considering it was the first time I'd ever actually reported on an announcement for Chaotic, like directly from Ganon. So that was very upsetting because like I felt like I took a hit to my credibility for that. And the Facebook too. Facebook and Reddit were both very upset over it. Facebook and Reddit were both very upset over it. But I think it's best for that it was delayed. I feel like if they didn't have everything to show at once, then they shouldn't be showing anything, is my opinion on it. But the announcement was for San Diego Comic-Con was canceled. We're not entirely sure if they're still going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. I've been getting conflicting statements. From the last statement I heard from a official source, quote unquote, was that they would still be at San Diego Comic-Con, but that was before the announcement was canceled, so I'm not entirely certain what's going to happen with that. Yeah, I wish I could have more for you on that one, on that front, but I don't. I do not. So I'm sorry, I can be of more help to that. You're just happy it's being talked about? So am I. So am I. I feel like keeping the hype alive is important because, like, we are getting it. There's signs to show that we're getting it. It's coming back, and like talking to people who know stuff behind the scenes is just talking to the people who know stuff behind the scenes. It's like I can't imagine that it doesn't revive just based off their reactions. I just can't imagine it. The game is very much healthy. The community is extremely healthy. Okay, yeah, let's chat for a bit. I'm fine with that. Let me close this out and let me make myself bigger and let's chat. But yeah, no, the game is very much, the community is very much healthy and alive. I think that I trust Ganon to do this right. I think he knows what he's doing. So I have a lot of faith that I have a lot of faith in the community. I do, and I have a lot of faith in Ganon himself. I think Ganon is going to do right by people. I feel like the delays are going to upset people, but I feel like the delays need to happen because, like, whenever everything happens, I feel like it's going to come out good and as a better product. So, I'm all for the delays. I mean, it's like whenever a video game gets delayed to fix bugs or like finish out storylines or add in extra content. It's like I see it as like that. It's like it may suck because like we got to wait like another like year to 6 months to a year, but like at the end of the day, the overall product that you get in return for like a slight delay, I think it's worth it. You just rewatched the whole show on 240 and I still watch it. Dude, I don't know if you saw it, but the shows are actually being uploaded in 1080p onto YouTube. They're being unlisted, so like they're not public yet. But 2 episodes of the show were uploaded in 1080p, so that's really cool. They're really cool. It was fun using random cards that people thought were bad and having people stare at blanking when it wins the game. Dude, I have won like hundreds of games with Rage Trot, okay? So I'm right there with you. I love using dumb cards. Dumb cards are awesome. Not 100% on the details, but they have done something with a high-res upload of the show or something, though, too, I think. Yeah, they uploaded 2 episodes that we know of. It was Season 2, Rockwave and Roll, and it was, the other one was Welcome to Chaotic Part 2, which got a lot of people hyped up. I think it's honestly, my opinion, I think this is just a coincidence that those were the 2 that, were made unlisted and then, privated, or were made public and then unlisted, because, like, if it was meant to be uploaded like that, they would have left it uploaded. They wouldn't have unlisted it. They would have, they would have kept it public if it wasn't meant to be, a teaser. So I personally am on the side of it was, an accident. They were mass uploading them and they just like missed 2 of them. I mean, that's personally the side that I'm on. I'm actually surprisingly on the side of like, calm your hype, because I'm usually the hype guy. I'm usually all for the hype, but in this instance, I'm like, I'm surprised that I'm the one going like, hold your hype, because I don't think it's I don't think it's anything to read into. I mean, I think it was just an accident. So that's where I'm at with it. Is it's like I think it's just an accident, but we'll know in time. We'll know in time. If they release the videos in 1080p soon, then I mean, like, we'll know, like, oh, it was just an accident, or we'll know it wasn't an accident. But no, it's yeah, they're uploading them to YouTube, which is really cool. Which is also good because Bulba just took down the ones that he had uploaded on Daily Motion. That were 1080p. I wanted to try the card game, but if I couldn't think of it, the drop a demo on any kind, just so I could try it. I wanted to try the card game, but I couldn't. I think if they dropped demo of any kind, just so I could try it. So have you ever heard of Chaotic Recode? It's a way to play online. And if you join the Chaotic Discord, there is a vast community of people that are willing to help people learn how to play the game. And then Tabletop Simulator also has a few good tables. My friend just went on a binge and made one himself. He was like, we're missing this, so let's make it. And so my friend just made a Tabletop Simulator mod, so it's really cool. But yeah, there's ways to play the game. I encourage you to test out Chaotic Recode specifically, because it does everything automatically. You'll obviously have to keep track of numbers and stuff, log in, your location damage and stuff like that. Whenever you're waiting on an attack to go through, because it doesn't predict the amount of damage that's going to be dealt. You will have to do all the prediction for the damage that's going to be dealt yourself, but like all the damage modifiers and stuff like that are calculated automatically into the damage that you take. So really good mod, really good simulator. I think it's probably, in all honesty, if the UI was just slightly better and there was a tutorial for new players like built into the system, I think Recode would probably be like the best simulator for a TCG. It's missing some cards though, but the cards it's missing just have objectively better versions. So it's like, why wouldn't you just play that? It's the only way I'll ever get to play Droskan, let's say that. if I log into Recode, it's the only way I will ever get to play a Droskan. Can it give me a Droskan? Can it give me a Droskan? Can it give me a Droskan? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I would never take a Droskan or anything like that from Ganon. It's just, yeah, I just wanted to make the joke because I thought it'd be funny because I'd never play Droskan without that. Anyways, yeah, no, yeah, there's ways to play it. There's ways to play it. I think Chaotic Recode is the most popular. There's also Untapped.io. You'll wait for the full thing to play with Evil Max. Maxor is known to be the most knowledgeable creature, and if things go missing, according to Tom and Chaotic Shadow Warriors, Maxor is going to be the one to know where to find the things that went missing. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. How is Maxor the conclusion and not Nadrin? Like, what? Like, what? How do you think Maxor? Like, Garv, a caretaker, you know, any of the high muges, it's just like, or the wolf-like one with the blue one. Tinga Toborn? I think you're thinking of Tinga Toborn. Tinga Toborn. He has the giant sword. Tinga Toborn. Yeah. Yeah. I think Tinga Toborn's got it like Tinga Toborn Overworld General now. That's a card. That's a card. He's basically an Underworlder in that card. Oh my god, he's insane. He's absolutely insane. I love Tinga Toborn Underworld General. Like, the amount of things he can do to do your opponent dirty. I'm telling you, Tinga Toborn Underworld General is literally an Underworlder. Literally an Underworlder. Sidurn? Dude, I don't even know who Sidurn is. Let me pull this up. I'm like, shh. you caught me on that one. I don't even know who Sidurn is. It's totally in character because he is Maxor fanboy and thinks he is the GOAT. You know what? That's true. That's true. But Sidurn's not even popping up. Totally, that's true. But like, I'm just saying the fact that nobody else. It's how nobody else corrected him. They all agreed Maxor was the answer. I'm just saying. I'm about to spelling the one Tom helped with his location. Garv. Oh no, Smilden. You're thinking of Smilden. Yeah, Smilden's Smilden's pretty cool too. Smilden's pretty cool. In the game, he's like a lot more lackluster than he is in the show. Because in the show, he's really cool. But like in the game, it's like I feel like they dealt him dirty. They did Smilden dirty. Like he has 2 music counters, I think, right? I think that's like the best thing about him. He has Defender Earth too, which is really good too. Yeah, Defender Earth. He can negate locations. That's not too bad. To Tom, Maxor is the source of all knowledge. Until he can't be found, then go fuck Nadrin. Bro, honestly, like if I was Maxor and I was Nadrin, I would hate Tom. Okay, I would absolutely hate Tom. Bro, like walks up and he's like, "Hey, by the way, the Marillions are attacking now." Everything went to crap when Tom got his transport code. Everything in Perim started going wrong when Tom got his transport code. Before, not too bad. There's still the war, the Cold War, essentially, right? There was still the Cold War, but like the second that Tom got his transport code, everything went to crap. And you would think Nadrin, of all people, would put 2 and 2 together and realize, oh, all this started the day I met Tom. All of this started the day I met Tom. You would think the Codemasters would be like, I think that Tom is the problem here. I'm just saying, Tom's friend group was there when Fel 4 was unleashed. Tom's friend group was there whenever the doors of the deep mines were open. Tom's friend group was the people who unlocked the secret to Dranicus Threshold. Tom's friend group... The show was really good if you focused on the story. Like, there's some, like, major plot holes where it's like, Clay and Christella not getting banned and stuff like that. Aside from Reggie getting helped, yeah, everything went to heck when Tom got his code. Yeah, for real. No, even then, right? Like, Tom helped Maxor invade a Mepedian fortress. Like, directly involved in the war, helped invade. What? Absolutely unhinged. And released a Mepedian, like, prisoner in the form of Reggie. I mean, like, if you think about it, right, like, there's no reason that the Mepedians don't think, like, chaotic players can't be spies. I mean, like, one of the first episodes we see is Kaz actively trying to be a spy for Lord Von Blut's plan. Lord Von Blut using the other chaotic player as a spy for Chaor's plan. Like, we know chaotic players can be spies! They need to focus on Perim and not Tom and Peyton. Actually, I mean, I think, in my opinion, right? I think it's okay to have Tom and the players be like a gateway for the for chaotic players, right? I feel like it's perfectly fine to do that, but like I mean, when you shortcut it and you're like, or when you like kind of like cut in and out with the story, it's like, oh yeah, like the Marillions are invading, they've kidnapped Hearing. The biggest example I go to, the Marillions are invading, they've mind controlled Hearing, and then we're gonna forget about this for like 4 or 5 episodes, and then like we're suddenly gonna have them care again. Or it's like with Praxor Chasm, half a season goes by. Season 1 is when the blight happens. Season 2 is when they cure the blight. There's an entire season. I might be slightly wrong on that. I might be slightly off on that. But I'm pretty sure season 1's where the blight happens, and season 2 is where they cure it. I'm pretty sure I got that right. I might be slightly off. I might be slightly off by a couple episodes. But you have essentially in half a season where all these events occur, and you don't refer back to it because you're too busy focusing on Sarah wanting to get a Mandalore crown. Like it's okay to have them as as like a narrator for the story, and sometimes them being in the story is okay. But it's like overall, like you end up screwing yourself at some points. Like you definitely end up screwing yourself at some points when you're like, oh, we're gonna sacrifice the narrative of Perim to explain the narrative of the characters of Chaotic, like the players of Chaotic. You end up sacrificing a lot for that. And while I'm kind of okay with it at sometimes, when it comes at the story structure, it's just It's like It's like you can't wait 4 episodes to readdress something that you made out to be super urgent. And then, like, with the Marillion invasion, suddenly, at the end of the season, everybody's porting out. This entire time, everybody's at risk of the Marillions. This entire time, everybody is at risk of being kidnapped by the Marillions, and they don't care. It's like, we're gonna, suddenly, whenever the whole heat cannon situation happens, that's when we start to care about our players. But we're not going to care about the players until then. It's just us. It's just weird. Everything that went to that they need to focus on. They also almost invaded the real world. I mean, they almost invaded the real world. That was a dream. That was a dream sequence. So I mean, like, I think it's possible though. I mean, Ganon said that they exist in the same space, so I think it's possible. But I don't think in that particular case. It was actually a threat. You're right. No, you're right. They messed up with the event. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, it's a common, like, I mean, especially in, like, early 2000s storytelling, right? You'd have those break episodes because you'd have different, animation studios working on different plot lines, and you just kind of fit them in. Like, nowadays, you can't narratively get away with that. Like, you can't have your narrative structure split up like that. You could probably get away with it, but it's like, your fans will be upset. Oh yeah, I forgot it was a dream. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people forget it's a dream. Because, like, I mean, they messed up the story. The players were scanning the danger. Bro, for real. Yeah, no, a lot of people forget it was a dream sequence. You're not the only one. If it weren't for the fact that I just, like, rewatched it the other day, I would have forgot it. But, I mean, like, seeing the Danians and attacking, like, seeing the Danians attack France with the Eiffel Tower in the background, I'll never forget that. They have messed up the story. The players are scanning. I mean, I don't think they messed up the story. I don't think they messed up the story at all. I think that the story is, like, perfectly fine, like, salvageable. But I think that they have to start, like, focusing on how they do the structures. I don't think you can have those divides and time periods in today's modern day era of storytelling, and it be okay unless it's like a flashback, right? If it's like a flashback, it's understandable. But if it's like, we're going to have this character go here, and we're going to have a sense of urgency, and it's going to end on a cliffhanger. At that cliffhanger, you can't then go, okay, now we're going to have side characters doing another quest for the next episode. You can't do that in modern day storytelling. You can get away with it in the early 2000s because, like, really, what was better? Yu-Gi-Oh? It was GX era for Yu-Gi-Oh. That shit made no sense. That stuff didn't start making sense until the very end of the series, and then, like, at that point, it's like, whatever, it didn't matter. Poor Sarah never got a trip to Paris. Dude, I want them to, like, actually, like, like, go there. I think like a real world adventure, like Sarah, Tom, and Peyton and Kaz like go to a national championship for Chaotic in the real world. I would love to see how they interact in the real world, and then like based off the cards they have, like the scans they have of creatures could be stronger than the physical cards they have. I would love to see them have to deal with that struggle. I think that'd be an interesting story to tell. I think that would be a very interesting story to tell. Time for a rewatch, dude. Tell me about it. I tell me about it. I am actively in the middle of a rewatch. I only to be where the Codemaster match in the whole 2.5 seasons, we only saw 3 Codemasters and 2 actually had a match. I think we saw more in the episode with the terrorist. I think with the episode with the terrorist, we saw slightly more. I think we saw we might have seen like a couple more, just as it like clips over. I might be remembering that wrong. I might be remembering that wrong, though. Hey, Hearing, put yourself in mortal danger so I can get a card to help me win my drum match. Kaz every other weekday. Dude, okay. All I'm saying is Hearing is a bro, okay? There is, narratively speaking, there is no reason that Kaz was not every episode trying to get Hearing free. Narratively speaking, no reason. Absolutely zero reason. There was absolutely no reason. Favorite episode was with Screamer and the Peyton fighting the card faker. Okay, so the Screamer episode, that's the 1080p one that just got uploaded the other day. I just like talking about it. As for the Peyton fighting the card faker, dude, I absolutely hate that was essentially just a, it was just a dream sequence too. It was like, you know, a story that Peyton wrote, but it's like, I hate that it was just a dream sequence. I was like, oh, come on. That, because like, it's a really cool idea to touch on that in like a narrative storytelling way. I get like, you know, the overall plot couldn't have happened, but a bro and somebody with a crippling weakness to snacks, dude, aren't we all? Aren't we all somebody with a crippling weakness to snacks? I'm just saying, if you put a chicken sandwich in front of me, right? And you tell me that you want me to go and, like, you know, a spicy chicken sandwich. Very specifically spicy chicken. You put a spicy chicken sandwich in front of me, and you tell me that you want me to go distract Chaor so you can get a really good scan of him. You know what? I might die for it, but I will do it. I have no problem with doing it. I will die for it, but I want that spicy chicken sandwich. Bro, I've just watched only 3 and 2, and 2 actually had matches, and the blue master code is the only one we saw with 2 matches. I watched 3. Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah. I'm really upset that we didn't touch on all the other Codemasters, but I mean, like, when the show continues, we've got to touch them all. Like, I mean, and then we still have the Secret Grandmaster too. So, the Secret Grand Codemaster, we also have them too. As for praying, dude, I'll stay live until you're back. I guarantee I'll stay live until you're back. You know, that is very important. So, but yeah, no, I think that there's a lot of like different ways that they could pick up on the story, but I think they have to be a lot more structured when they do pick up on the story. I don't think that they can stick to the same narrative sequencing that they did before. And I think Ganon knows that. A lot of it was for kids. A spicy Dractyl scale sandwich, sorry. You know what? I can't knock it till I try it, so you know what? Yeah. I'd have to try it first before I distract a Chaor for it, okay? Like, I think I'd have to try the sandwich first. And then you'd have to give me another one as compensation for, like, you know, like dying. But I think yeah. Yeah, there is a secret Grandmaster for Codemasters. There is. It was revealed by Dragonix. One of the things he revealed before he passed away was that there is a secret Codemaster. It is not a Ganon self-insert, is what we were told. Then again, that's also, I believe, a real-life thing. I'm not sure. Whenever he talks about Codemasters, it's like kind of like never really clear. But from what we know, yeah, we know that there's most likely a secret Grand Codemaster of sorts. And I think it's interesting. The one thing we go, like I said, like it's the one thing we know is that it's not a Ganon self-insert. That's the one thing we know. I think it's Ganon's son because what the. Okay, that's okay. I think I think it's personally like Ganon's son, because like every time Ganon's like asked to play a game, he always brings up his kid. So I think it'd be really interesting if he had self-inserted his kid into the game or into the show. I think that'd be really interesting. A lot of people think that there's like foreshadowing for it to like be characters that we've already seen before, but like unless it's like Clay or Crystella, I just can't see it. I just can't see it. I just don't see any other character actually being like important enough to stick out. Yeah, but I do wonder where they're gonna pick up with the show though, because like they could always go back to this lost city of Kazeth. I think I pronounced that right, Kazeth. I hope I pronounced that right. They could always go back to the lost city of Kazeth and I continue that plot line. I don't think there would be an issue with that at all, but it'd be very interesting to see where they pick up though, because they could pick up there. They could pick up at they could go to the Lost Mepedian village. You have the War with Von Blut and Azel. The alliance with Von Blut and Azel. You have Elixia stepping down. I don't think there was any major Underworld plotline that's been teased in cards. I don't think there's many major Overworld ones either outside of the Lost City of Kazeth. But I think they started fleshing out Mepedians and Danians more in the backstories of cards. So I'm really interested to see where that goes. I think Mepedians and Danians deserve more shine. I don't think that they got enough shine in the show. Which is really rich coming from me because I hate both of those. The Secret Codemaster is one of the robots from a poor court. They go to all the places because they are everywhere and earn your trust by bringing you food. Oh, man. They feed me. I can't fight them. They feed me. The Secret Codemaster is a parent creature of the human scanner, LOLJK. Oh, you know, the Secret Codemaster has been Bodil all along. It was always Bodil. 100% it was always Bodil. We know, we always knocked on Bodil, but it was always Bodil. As a matter of fact, I have a picture of the Secret Codemaster. I don't always show this. You know, I found it a while ago, and it's actually horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. A real life picture of the Secret Codemaster. Bodil. Ah! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? What? What did I do? Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. It's Bodil. The Secret Codemaster has always been Rodel or Bodred. Bodred. The Secret Codemaster has always been Bodred. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. I think this was him talking to us. I think this is him talking to us and saying, hey guys, Ganon told me what it was. I feel like this has got to be the Secret Codemaster. There's no way it isn't. Look at him. He looks like he's ready to square up with Maxor. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's that easy, guys. I've solved it. I've solved the Secret Codemaster. And it validates Bodil. Guys, it's just... Think about it, guys. Like you said, he has all the secret tunnels. He can get anywhere in Hero City. Including to anywhere that the Cothica could have originally been stored. Which would have had all the information Bodil needed to know to find it. And nobody else knows how to work the underground tunnels but Bodil. Only Bodil knows how to work them. Not anybody else. You know, and one of the greatest feats that we've ever seen a character do, Bodil beat Tengen Toborn without ever using a single attack. And Bodil was responsible for fending off Odo Bathax and a squad of Danians from the Overworld Arsenal. And Bodil made the Telebracers. And do you know what else functions like the telebracers? That's right! The scanners that chaotic players use. It was in front of our faces all along, guys. And Rudd was the final piece to put it all together, guys. It was in front of our faces the entire time. Looks like someone who works in the human resources department. No, that's the face I make when I'm called to the human resources department. That's the face you make when you're called to the human resources department. So this month we'll get some real news for sure. No. The announcement from this month is being delayed until later this year. We might still hear the Hard Rock interview. I'm not sure on that. Hard Rock isn't allowed to talk anymore about things that are being discussed with him or about the interview. He's been locked down by the NDA. Ganon said, "Hey, stop sharing now. We're as we go." So Hard Rock has been full NDA'd now. So we might still be seeing the interview later this month. We're not entirely certain. If so, we might hear something. Big might. But as of right now, Ganon wants to push off the announcements until later this year, when I can't word it properly. Let me pull up the message. Let me pull up the message real quick. Let me switch off Road. Let me change Boat Red. Let me turn off Boat Red real quick, and I'll pull up the message. There we go. We decided to hold the public announcement later until this year. We want to be closer to delivery before we announce. Yeah, so he's just decided he wants to be closer to delivery. Everything is a go. He just wants to be closer to the delivery before they announce. So that most likely means that the app and stuff like that are being finalized. Sets are being finalized. Speculation. It most likely means that the app and stuff are being finalized right now, and everything is good. They have everything, all the partners they need, the animation studios, the airing, the TV airing and stuff like that. The card production, everything like that is most likely finalized right now, is what this most likely means. Speculation. I do need to include that now. While I was sick the last couple days, I've been talking a lot, so a lot of a lot of stuff, I kind of have to remember to say speculation for. And this is the other text message. We are still 100 absolutely coming out with Chaotic to be delivered a year from today. But rather than make the announcement, now we're starting to work on all different pieces of the property, and then we'll make the announcement in April or May that it's coming in June or July. From how I've read it, the announcement we'll make in April or May that it's coming in June or July is not a set timeline. It is more of we're going to make an announcement a month or two before we release, is how I've personally read it with the other messages. Please let any other people know you've been speaking to the correct answer to this. We've teamed up with the world's second largest trading card company. We're going to be doing a ton of stuff together. I saw your videos. From what I saw, they talk big, but there's no real action. And okay, so there is a lot of action. I can't say what I've been told privately. Not because there's an NDA, but a lot of stuff has been set off record. But there's a lot of action. That's all I can say to that. I'm sorry. I don't consider myself a journalist because I do speculate a lot, but I do. There are certain points where it's I do still have some kind of integrity. When did the lawsuit end? Okay, so the chaotic lawsuit. Oh my god. Okay, so I wanted to make a video on this, and I kept having other things come up, and I just never made a video on this. Okay, so this is a headache. This is a headache for me. So, Chaotic was involved in 2 lawsuits. Oh, let me turn this off so I could actually, let me turn that off. Chaotic was involved in 2 lawsuits. The first one was with a company called Wildcat, where they had an online platform, and Chaotic had an online platform, and they had a patent for an online platform. Chaotic and Pokemon were both sued were both stated in the lawsuit, and they were found not guilty, and that they were allowed to have an online platform. The second lawsuit was with Upper Deck Entertainment, and there was more Ganon involved with it than anything else. They said that Ganon stole their trade secrets whenever he left Upper Deck Entertainment, and that because Chaotic approached Upper Deck Entertainment first, or Now or Never, or Bronx and Works, whatever it was at the time, approached Upper Deck Entertainment first. I know more about the TC Digital side than I do about the other sides, so I'm not entirely certain what it was called before that. I think it was Now or Never, but they approached Upper Deck first with publishing for the publishing license, and Upper Deck turned it down, and Ganon said, "No, this is going to be big. We're going to make it big," and he left his job at Upper Deck Entertainment to take over Chaotic. Chaotic ended up blowing up in the early 2000s, and then Upper Deck realized, oh, we screwed up, and they sued Ganon because he stole trade secrets by taking Chaotic, effectively, is what they're trying to say. They were found not guilty about like a year or two later into it. And then there were no other lawsuits after that involving Chaotic. Now, there was a couple companies involved in lawsuits. There was a couple people involved with Chaotic in lawsuits. For example, the most recent one being John Melito sued Wizards of the Coast for improper hiring tactics, I think is what it was. It was either improper hiring tactics or it was wage disparity. It's one of the two. But other than that, there was no other people involved. Chaotic was never involved in any other lawsuits. The issue was with the legal issues that Ganon had. 4Kids was involved in a lot of lawsuits. Okay, 4Kids had a lot of lawsuits. 4Kids, woo! It was, they were involved in a lot. 4Kids was 4Kids was directly involved in a lot of lawsuits, which is what led to 4Kids dying. Which I'll get to that in a second, right? So 4Kids was horrible with money. I don't know whether it was just like them taking bad deals or if it was just them like, you know, horribly managing their finances. But 4Kids just went into debt, major debt. And Chaotic, when it stopped selling, when the sales stopped going up for Chaotic and they started like level out, maybe slightly dip a bit. Even though Chaotic started to rise up at the end of the lifespan, the overhead cost for Chaotic was too expensive for 4Kids to keep going. So they killed off TC Digital, which is 4Kids companies, like 4Kids Chaotic company, essentially. And they killed it off, which killed off the card game, effectively. And then Ganon wanted rights to it, but TC Digital, or 4Kids still owned the rights, the licensing rights. And then whenever 4Kids went bankrupt, the licensing rights defacted back to, and this is where I'm kind of like iffy on like the full details. So this is kind of like where I'm iffy. It may have gone back to 4Kids licensing, or it may have gone back to Ganon. I'm not entirely certain. This is kind of iffy. After this, I'm more concrete on what happened, but this is where it gets iffy. But the licensing rights either de factoed back to 4Kids licensing or back to Ganon. And then eventually, Ganon got full rights back. I think it would have been around 2014 or so. 2014, 2015, something like that. And then they were in in production for making Chaotic a thing. It was, Kudos, I think was the name of the company. I'm not entirely certain, I can't recall. But it was, but they were in, you know, process of, you know, making Chaotic, reviving Chaotic. And then the original patent holder for one of Chaotic's patents, the Marrow brothers, they didn't want Chaotic to revive without 4Kids paying them the money they owed them. The 4Kids had a lot of debts that went unpaid. And they owed the Marrow brothers, I think it was like $100,000 to $1 million, something like that. Might be missing a zero. It was either $100,000 or $1 million, one of the two. And they wanted Chaotic to pay the debts that 4Kids owed. And obviously Ganon, A, isn't liable for any debts that, you know, 4Kids owed, and B, you know, probably didn't have the money to pay them anyways. So the revival got put on hold. And that's the legal issues that, you know, really, yeah. This was talked about in the Chaotic backup and the Chaotic GitHub backup on the forums. So yeah, that's what happened with the revival, is that it just got delayed by that. Obviously, again, like the game died because 4Kids is horrible with money. Again, I don't know if it was bad licensing deals, if it was dropping viewership numbers, or what it was, but I mean, in reality, you shouldn't be making a card game unless you have the money to keep it afloat over, like, you know, a span of a year or two of being in the negative. it's just, yeah, that was completely irresponsible on Alcon's fault, if that was his fault, or whoever was responsible for the chaotic portion. I mean, obviously, you also had like horrible design decisions too. The Marillion Invasion arc being known for like some of the worst design choices that have ever been introduced into chaotic. Brainwash chieftains. You have fluid morphers, outperform, and a couple other game mechanics. So just kind of like were very confusing to new players. So that was also a huge issue that chaotic ran into as well. But yeah, no, there was no lawsuit between chaotic or between. 4Kids did not sue TC Digital, because that's the thing everybody thinks about. Like, in reality, 4Kids owned like 55% of TC Digital, putting them in the majority for the shareholders so they could just make decisions. Ganon was honestly just there kind of as a figurehead. I mean, they had no reason to sue their own company. That's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous rumor that came up in the chaotic community for some reason, and it's like all the financial records have like, you know, full disclosure of who owned what percentage of the shares were TC Digital. So it's kind of weird that that people talk about, you know, like that. I don't get where that rumor came from. I think they saw like lawsuits involving TC Digital and you know 4Kids and just assumed that they understood, but that's absolutely the playground rumors just really weird. I mean, there's a lot of playground rumors in chaotic that are just really weird, so I can't really say like, you know, like there's an issue with it, but it's like, it's a really interesting piece of chaotic history that, like, unless you like go down into a rabbit hole really deep into the rabbit hole, you're just never gonna find this information. I mean, the only reason I found the information is because the information was sent to me. Very specifically about the Mero brothers, which I'm not allowed to talk about in the Discord. People do not like the Mero brothers in chaotic. And for a justifiable reason too. They are the reason chaotic is dead. Unfortunately, one of the Mero brothers has passed away. So do not send any hate their way. They are, you know, obviously grieving. Just it was a recent pass away too. It was like 2 years ago. But had to get her, since the giveaway is tomorrow. If I maybe remind everyone about that. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, there's a giveaway in the oh, dude, I'm gonna upload them as I'm gonna upload the individual VODs as like one location as a video of its own. So like even if you don't catch them, then you're still gonna be able to see them. As for the giveaway, yeah, if you guys didn't see that there is a giveaway going on, I'll link it in the channel. For a Takinom ShadowKnight promo. It's in a binder somewhere. I gotta find it. I gotta find the binder. But it's I moved a lot of stuff around. All you guys have to do to enter into the giveaway is just comment on the giveaway announcement, and let me find it. No, that's the wrong one. It's a celebratory giveaway for the Comic-Con announcement, but I mean, like, now, like, the Comic-Con announcement is kind of just been like burnt, but it's like but yeah, if you guys just go there and comment your favorite creature down in the comments, or yeah, your favorite creature down in the comment section down below, and then you guys will be inserted in the giveaway. So you guys should just do that. It's really good. Later Wars dude, thanks for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by. If you know any big names in making chaotic back, if they have a good idea and they have confidence in their product, they should contact KSA. Saudi Arabia, our people will help a good product. I know a consultant, but I don't know how much sway he'd have in like getting product to other countries. And right now it's like product is kind of in the air. So it's like not in the air, but it's like with everything going on with Trump, it's like imports are kind of in the air. Is what I'm talking about. Imports and exports are kind of like a questionable thing. I'm not saying like, you know, chaotic is in the air. It's just like with Trump, it's kind of like you can't really predict what's gonna happen the next day. You know, I mean, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you can't. I'm not gonna speak for them, obviously. Like I'm not affiliated with chaotic in any way. I just make videos on the game, and I'm in contact with somebody who's essentially a consultant. I mean, I'm not. I cannot speak for them or on their behalf or anything like that. But I mean, I will relay that to the consultant, just on the off chance that information is useful to the chaotic especially considering like Saudi Arabia is like a thriving economy. Like I can imagine that you guys would be excited for Chaotic. I mean, Chaotic is amazing. As for it being in Arabic, I would hope that if it ever goes to a country that it would be in their native language. I'm not affiliated with Chaotic, so I can't say that. But I mean, I would hope so. German cards are German. Let me see if I have a card that isn't gonna have holographic foiling like a German card. So German cards are in German, so I'd assume that a card that's imported to the UK or something like that. I would assume that those cards would be fine to be in Arabic. I would assume so, but Trump will not be a problem. His first visit, he visited us. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't assume that Trump will be a problem with wealthier countries, because I mean, let's be honest, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I don't think especially Saudi Arabia. I mean, you guys just Saudi Arabia, just give him a plane, I mean, not to, but it's just one of those things where it's the unpredictability of Trump, kind of even if I were to suggest something to somebody, I with the unpredictability of Trump, it's anything could be in the air. I have a friend who's making a card game, and right now he's worried about printing it, because a lot of his player base is in Canada, and he's printing in the U.S., or he plans on printing in the U.S. And imports to Canada, we never know if they're going to get taxed, kind of thing. So I'm not entirely sure what Chaotic's plan is for international wise, but I will definitely relay that. That was Qatar, not us. Dude, okay, I'm American, okay? I don't even know. I couldn't tell you the difference between Canada and America on a map, okay? We are not very intelligent, okay? I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend if that offended, okay? I especially am not very good at geography. I especially am not very good. I couldn't even tell you most of the states. If you pulled up states, I could probably tell you Arizona, Nevada, California, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. I probably couldn't tell you any other states outside of those. I'm not even good at U.S. geography, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said that. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm very sorry about that. But no, it's just with the unpredictability of tariffs, it's just kind of doing anything with card games is really difficult right now, because a lot of high selling markets are Canada, Singapore, sometimes South Korea, depending on the card game, sometimes South Korea, and Japan. Those are the four main No, I genuinely didn't. I genuinely didn't think about that. That's I'm sorry. I'm not. As for why I'm being hesitant on the things I say about involving Trump, I just don't trust Trump. That's really what it is. I just don't trust Trump to not strike down on somebody with 300 subs. I don't trust that. It would be very easy for him to just put some pressure and go hey, that guy, fuck that guy. I'd rather play on the safe side on that one. I'd rather play on the safe side on that one. It's just he is a very petty person. He is a very, very petty person. I would just rather not say anything that could directly negatively impact my life like that. But no, that being said, I do have to go. I do have to end the stream, because we do have a podcast episode we have to record, and a couple of things I have to get done today too. So thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I will relay the KSA Saudi Arabia thing to my people, the people that know Chaotic people, the people involved in Chaotic. I'll message that to them and say, hey, they've offered, to help if you would if you're open for it, if you want to look into that. But yeah, I will send that to them. But as for money, Chaotic is really good financially though. Chaotic is very good financially. A lot of it's going to be privately funded. So it's going to be friends, family, private investors like Adam. Yeah, I wish they would talk to you guys too. I wish communication would be more direct. I don't like that a lot of the messages come from Hard Rock, because it's you know, very upsetting that, like, you know, it feels like the company doesn't want to communicate with the community, and B, it's like anytime anything goes wrong, it's Hard Rock's fault. I don't like that. It's Hard Rock is a very good guy and he loves chaotic. He's very passionate about chaotic, and it's really upsetting. Like every time, like, you know, something goes wrong, it's like blame Hard Rock. It's like he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't. He deserves a lot of crap, but that's more because he doesn't upload. That's definitely more that he doesn't upload than anything else. Don't talk to Chaos without something to show. I I think they have something to show. I think they have something to show. I don't have any evidence for that. I just feel like they do have stuff to show. It's just more of getting all the ducks in a row kind of thing. But that being said, I do have to end the stream here. So I will be I will hopefully be streamed tomorrow, the next part, and then everything before the stream started, or like before the stream ended, is going to be uploaded like individual VODs outside of maybe the conversation. So if you guys missed, like, you know, the first half of the game, the first half of the stream, that will be a VOD in itself, where the single location will be like, yeah. So that being said, I will see you guys